Hello cyber friends and welcome to the wonderful world of viral videos. This is RudeTube and we're back for a brand new series. We've scoured the web in search of the funniest,
get a room, get a donut,
naughtiest, and most amazing clips online.
Hello.
You know what, let's move forward, that's fine.
Silence!
30,000 hours of video is uploaded onto YouTube every single day. But it only takes a couple of seconds to be immortalised in cyber history. Because online, anybody can become an overnight sensation, from the clumsy to the smart, and the lucky to the not so lucky. You don't even have to be a Hollywood superstar to get millions of hits, although it doesn't hurt.
Thanks for coming.
So sit back, relax, and feast your eyes on our bountiful selection of cyber snacks as we unravel the wonders of the World Wide Web. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RudeTube. On tonight's show, we're counting down from 20 to 1, RudeTube's Total Stunts, a bone-breaking banquet of death-defying dudes and dudettes from the World Wide Web. We've got crazy drivers, cliff divers, an invasion on wheels, and this guy's head over heels. And we begin the show with a bunch of bikers performing a series of super stunts. US filmmaker Devin Graham's feel-good video shows a talented stuntmen performing all manner of impressive feats. But my favourite bit is this, because even I can do that. At number 19 is a man doing an impression of a firework. Yeah, that's impressive, but personally, I'd have written my name in the grass, which this guy didn't, unless he's called Ooh.
That's the best thing I've ever seen!
It was beautiful!
Searching for fire stunts on YouTube will result in you finding 5,000 heroic heat-seeking clips. That's a petrifying plethora of pyromaniacs. But there's no one playing with fire in our next clip. No way. I imagine we've got something way more sensible.
About to jump into a cacti.
Oh dear. It would appear in the world of online stunts, fearlessness and stupidity goes hand in hand. Look away now if you're a bit squeamish.
My fucking skin is fucking pulling off of me!
Well, what did he expect? It's just like the old saying, if you jump into cacti, you get left with needles sticking out of you, and it really, really hurts. Now, you know how it is. Your train is due any second and you don't have time to cross the footbridge. Problem solved. Mind the gap. I bet he didn't buy a return ticket. Oh. Next up, we find a couple of stuntmen using all their cunning and guile to mount a mighty untamed stallion, made of plastic. It's midnight in Saratoga Springs, New York, but these cowboys seem to think they're in the Wild West. You know what it's like. There's a girl watching, a camera pointing at you, a few too many drinks, and suddenly you think you're Clint Eastwood. At times like this, you have to ask yourself, do you feel lucky? Well, do you? Clearly not. You're watching RudeTube's Total Stunts, a deluge of .com daredevils. And at number 15 is Bill Hu, an average 32-year-old IT developer when at work, but in his spare time, he's an internet stuntman extraordinaire.
2, 1, go!
We caught up with Bill to find out why he threw himself off a bridge.
Every year, I'll go out and find a new challenge, whether it's jumping out of a plane or climbing a tall mountain. I love the excitement.
Go!
Risking his life may have brought Bill online fame, but at home, it was an entirely different story.
My wife knew I was doing something fun with the guys, but when she saw the video clip, I think she really freaked out and she basically scolded me and said, "You're never doing that again."
You crazy son of a bitch!
That's not crazy. Doing it without a rope, now that's crazy. Next up, we're off to Italy, where we find Valentino Di Lauro, a member of a free running group called, believe it or not, Crap. That's one way to separate your meatballs from your spaghetti. Valentino did sing bass in the local Catholic church choir, but now he's a soprano. At number 13, we have one of those tween news reports about people having fun on an unexpected snow day. Toronto TV reporter Rob Leff was determined to make the report as memorable as possible.
Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Al.
Wow, I guess he's an amateur stuntman too. After a near-perfect 360, Rob still manages to sign out in style.
That was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob Leff, Global News.
Before dying. No, he didn't really. Next up is a 26-year-old Aussie who goes by the name of Lucky Chance and describes himself as a freelance acrobat and stunt performer. Here he is standing on a cliff, 250 metres above ground in Sydney's Blue Mountains. He's attached to a rope which crosses a ravine and, oh yes, don't worry, of course he's going to jump. Oh no, he's going to hit a massive foot! It's going to stamp on him! Somebody do something! Ah, it was just an illusion. I knew that. At number 11 is a little stuntman with a big talent. It's 7-year-old Dara from the Republic of Ireland, whose incredibly bendy knees have helped him scale his way to the heady heights of internet stardom.
Say something for us.
Irish Spider Boy, as he's now known on the web, is becoming as famous in his homeland as a pint of Guinness. As long as he doesn't start eating flies, then I'm sure Dara will be grand.
My mum had got a new video camera on her holidays and I asked could I try it out, and Dara said he'd climb up the door.
I climbed trees, doors, and I climbed between houses and walls and all that. I was going to stick up the thumbs like... and then it just fell.
Sadly, that's it for part 1, but as certain as a human cannibal needs a helmet, we'll be back with more Total Stunts after this short break, including a racecourse sprawl, a skateboarding fall, and let's hope they don't stall. Welcome back to RudeTube's Total Stunts, where we're halfway through our top 20 countdown of the greatest thrill seekers on the World Wide Web. So hold on to your hats as we dive headfirst into the top 10. Now, who fancies seeing a man trying to kiss a lizard? Right, that'll be all of you then.
Here it comes.
Oh, you are so fucking crazy.
Mr. Jamie's finna teach you how to talk.
You gotta stick your tongue out further than that.
Stick your tongue out all the way, dude. Hang on. Don't smash.
Looks like he's not enjoying his scaly smooch. But between you and me, I think the lizard is serpently having a good time.
Don't move it. Don't move it.
It's coming off. Look, it's coming off. Here he comes.
Oh.
Let me see your tongue. Look, it's perfectly fine. Does it hurt?
Fuck yeah.
Next up, we're off to Mariah Racecourse in New South Wales, Australia. Place your bets now. Keep an eye out for the late challenge from the inside rail.
He lost balance and now Born to See raced up on the outside and got the money. Born to See.
This naked nag is actually Bradley O'Mara, whose drunken stunt left him with a 12-month drinking ban. Luckily, after his spill, Bradley didn't need to be put down, and we now hear he's in a stable condition. There are over 1,000 naked people performing stunts on YouTube. That's an alarming amount of brave botties and nervy nipples. At number 8 is an amateur stuntman pulling off a deadly manoeuvre on a busy road. Watch out for your tailpipe. Impressive stuff. Oh look, his mate wants to go. Yeah, that's pretty average compared to your buddy. Here we go. The main man is back in the saddle. He's the best, the king of the road, the master of the... damn it. At number 7, it's 19-year-old Craig Gilthorpe, whose excitement reached fever pitch when his beloved football team Chesterfield United were playing their last ever match at their home ground. After Chesterfield scored a late goal, Craig became the first ever pitch invader in a wheelchair caught on camera.
I said, shoot! After I said shoot, it went in.
After the goal, after I'd celebrated, I just went back to where we normally sit, and Craig was gone. I looked for him, and there he was, going into the middle of the pitch.
I don't know why, but I just did it.
Undeterred by his cerebral palsy, Craig decided to join in with the celebrations.
Yeah, I was fighting for him, actually. I caught up with him, wheeled him round, and went to clip him, which fortunately I missed.
I always wanted to go on pitch.
Craig's dream came true, and his soccer stunt proves that he's a real football fan. Prepare yourself, as next up we have a skateboarder taking on 13 stairs. Unlucky for some.
I'm fucking bleeding! I'm fucking bleeding! I'm bleeding out of my fucking tongue!
At first I didn't think it was that serious, like I was just like in pain. But then I saw the blood, and that's when I was like, oh my god, this is fucking serious. I gotta do something about it.
It's like split. Wait, on his balls or between his balls and his ass.
Thankfully, Micah can rely on the support of his friends.
No, ambulances are expensive.
Pretty close to never having kids again, or never having kids.
In between his ass and his balls.
it wasn't my gooch. It was to the right of my. It was to the right. It was really close. It was pretty much. I guess it was, but not fully.
The gooch, or as we doctors like to call it, the perineum.
Yes.
Everybody has to go once at a time.
And like I got 7 stitches, and it was really deep. But they said you got lucky, and luckily there's no like board chunks or anything in there.
But undeterred, just weeks later, the plucky young boardster returned to try again.
Dude, nobody would ever go back and try that again. After that happening to them, they would never try it again. I was like, well, that's you guys. I'm gonna do it again. So I did it.
Mike has certainly got some balls. We're just not sure how many.
Redemption!
You're watching RudeTube's Total Stunts, a madcap myriad of cyber show-offs. And at number 5, we have one of the web's greatest stuntmen. Damien Walters first found online fame in 2009 when he posted some of his amateur aerobics. This new video is his 2010 showreel, proving that Daredevil Damien is just getting better and better and better. That's how I got dressed this morning. Obviously I can do that. And that. Did that yesterday. I'm doing that right now as I'm recording this. I'll do that one tomorrow. Next up, we have a man who likes driving really, really fast. This is US speed demon Tanner Faust, and he's about to show off his stunt driving skills by using all his power, prowess, and pinpoint positioning to successfully ride the multiple twists and turns of the Mulholland Highway in LA. Many people have tried and failed to tame this famous stretch of road, known as the Snake, but when Tanner took the wheel of his 600 horsepower beast of a drift car, the results were outstanding.
On that road, there are some nasty ones. There's some nasty corners. There's a lot of cliffs and drop-offs, so any mistake would be a really bad one there.
With the road safely closed off, there were no rehearsals, and most of this footage is taken from his first run. But just how fast was he going?
This thing goes 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. It's phenomenally quick, so I'd like to race it against a Hayabusa and, Lamborghini Murcielago and all those kinds of things that you think is being the quickest things on the planet. And this little Fiesta will take them down.
Like my dear mother always says when people go shooting past you on the road, he won't get there any quicker. Yes, he will, mother. Yes, he will. Roll up, roll up. At number 3, we're off to the circus in India, where we find this troupe of Delhi daredevils. But this is no normal circus. You won't find elephants and lions. It's a car circus, where you'll find jaguars and beetles. Usually the wall of death is reserved for motorbikes, but incredibly here they've got cars on it. This was filmed by an English tourist, and it's pretty good camera work, considering he could have been run over at any time. At number 2 is basketball legend Kobe Bryant, who appears to also be a part-time stuntman.
Alright, do not try what I'm about to attempt right now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. I will be there. I will be there. Perfectly healthy. I got this. I got this. You trust your boy? You trust your boy? Come on, man. Hey, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Just watch what I do, man. Come Come on, bring it down. I told you. I told you.
This video was produced by a popular sports clothing brand, and there's a lot of debate as to whether it's real or fake.
That is how you jump over an Aston Martin, boy. That's how you do it. Hyper dunks. Do not try this at home.
Don't worry, I won't. Unfortunately, my Aston Martin is in for a service. So here it is, our #1 stuntmeister on the World Wide Web, and it's a man who's kicked and punched his way to the top.
Yo, this is Zin Wuku, better known as the Urban Ninja.
At the age of 23, Zin Wuku decided to film himself doing what he'd been doing for years. Using the urban landscape as his personal playground, all it took for Zin to become the internet stunt king was some incredible free running, some mind-blowing martial arts, and a year's worth of footage.
When I was younger, no one told me that it was impossible, you know? So I'd go out there, jump off houses, climb walls.
Within weeks of posting this clip online and getting over 32 million views, Zin soon found his inbox bulging with tempting offers.
I watched it blow up and emails just started flying in. Not emails for work, which I intended, but just like, it was like fan mail. I get letters from kids to teenagers to girls, like trying to have my baby. And I'm like, wait a minute, send a picture first.
With 24 martial arts disciplines under his black belt, Zin's gone from rags to riches, performing in films and fulfilling his dream of managing his own stunt team.
The internet has done wonders for people like me. Showcasing your stuff on the internet, it can get picked up like that. You almost don't need an agent anymore. You don't need a manager. You can do it yourself. You can make it big all on your own.
So Zin Wuku is RudeTube's talisman of total stunts, the most recognised risk taker on the web. We hope you enjoyed our countdown, but remember, please don't try any of this at home, unless your home is made of pillows. It may be the end of the show, but do not despair. There are literally millions of clips posted on the World Wide Web every day, and wherever they're hiding, our team will sniff them out and bring them to you as soon as it's humanly possible. So until we see you again, keep uploading, and who knows, maybe next time you'll be the king of the RudeTube castle. See you online.